Hi, it's Ethan Mussolini, the Merchant of Success. Welcome to another episode of Ethan at 40 series, where I share my top life and business lessons I've learned by the age of 40. And if you haven't done so, I would encourage you to go forth and subscribe to this series by visiting ethanat40.com. And in today's episode, I want us to talk about the idea of creating assets from within. Now, sometimes when we talk about assets, we think of other things like whether it's land or businesses and the like, but these are what I call outside assets, the typical cash generating assets. But we forget that just as good as we have these other assets, whether it is land or businesses or buildings, whatever it is, then there are also assets within you that you can develop. Because when you do, then those assets can keep growing and growing and growing and growing. And when they grow, you are also growing in value. And when you grow in value, of course, then you become a more valuable person, something I ever talked about. Now, let's talk about these developing assets within concept. There are a couple of assets you have within you. For example, your personal experience, your strength or gifts, your memory, your reasoning capacity, your capacity to write, your capacity to speak. All these are inner assets in that if you develop them, then they become priceless over time, and then you can actually cash in on those same assets. I'll tell you, for example, I've developed my capacity. I've been consistently developing my capacity to speak in public since I discovered my capacity to do so way back in 1994. And I can tell you right now, I'm cashing in on that inner asset I developed. The asset to speak, to communicate, it is something I've developed over time. So you need to develop that. The other asset you can pay attention to is intuition, the capacity to tune in and know and feel and get a feeling of what's going on. That's an asset, that's an inner asset that over time will guide you on what to do and what not to do. The other inner asset is emotional intelligence. Are you able to feel situations and feel moments and think to yourself, okay, that I better do, this I better not do. Or this is the right time, or this is the wrong time. This is what I should say, this is what I shouldn't say. So emotional intelligence is another inner asset. An asset of, there is an asset of resilience. Are you a resilient person? Because when you do, then it means whatever comes against you, you can withstand it and fight forth for whatever is within you to bring it to bear. One of the assets I feel I really have to develop is my memory, because I've noticed that people who have a strong memory have an edge. Then you can remember people's faces, people's names, and then you can communicate to them powerfully. You can remember concepts and ideas very quickly. So that's an asset that I know I have to work on, and if you haven't, I would encourage you to do so. So, what's the task for you? The task for you is, I've given you some hints about these inner assets that you need to develop or you could develop. So then I want you to reflect and think to yourself, what are those 2 or 3 inner assets? If I developed them, they will give me a great edge over the rest. So for me, one of the assets I know I really need to develop, I've told you, is memory. The capacity to memorize information quickly, powerfully, people's names, faces, and all that would be very useful for me. How about you? So go forth, come up with those 2 or 3 inner assets you need to develop, and then you'll be amazed at how much you'll cash in down the road. Thank you. Till then, I'll see you. Thank you for watching this video, and if you haven't signed up, please go to ethanat40.com to get the rest of the videos. And of course, I also do other things, whether from motivational speaking, human resource training, life and career coaching. If you want any of those services, you can call me on +256 772 936361, or call Julia on +256 706 329 723, or Kabugo on +256 700 8630 86. Or you can go to my personal website, ethanmussolini.com, And of course, if you like this video, please click the like button, share it, and comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. And of course, I would encourage you to sign up on my social media channels like Facebook, which is facebook.com/Ethan Mussolini, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/Ethan Mussolini, and my Twitter handle is Ethan Mussolini. I'm also on LinkedIn with the same address, Ethan Mussolini. So see you then. Bye for now.